Joined by Darius Savage, UCLA senior offensive lineman. Darius, obviously the concern is the pass protection. How do you think you guys have addressed it so far?
We addressed it just by giving extra work on our pass sets and stuff like that. Just focusing on being more technically sound, knowing the protection, which linebacker is going to, what happens if they roll safety, stuff like that. Just being more technically sound on it.
You know, Darius, obviously they talk about the change for the quarterback when he switches to the pistol. They talk about the change for maybe even the wideouts and definitely the running back, positioned differently. How does it change the pass protection for you guys up front? Does it not?
I mean, for the most part, it's still, man on man. Sometimes we have a zone scheme. We just, we gap protection and stuff like that. And it really hasn't changed too much from the pro set offense. So,
it seemed at least in the last couple games, and definitely against Cal, they were being pretty aggressive. They were kind of sending guys.
Yeah.
So much of the protection issues, they just seem to have 7-on-6, or I think I even counted a couple eight-man rushes. Is there anything that you guys can do to fend that off, or is that just simply trying to out-scheme them?
I mean, it's like when you play Madden or NCAA, something like that. If they bring too many people, you got to throw the hot routes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we just addressed that this week, and just being more sound in the pass game, being more sound is just a balanced team. So that's what we're working on.
Darius, last couple things I have for you. Talk about the roller coaster that this season has been. Obviously, a couple of big signature wins and a couple big signature losses. How do you handle those?
I mean, once that's part of football. You're going to have some big wins, and being consistent throughout. It's a long season, and being consistent throughout it's hard, especially for a college team. So we just got to grow up, be men. Drop them. Just try to be consistent week in and week out.
Given the nature of a couple of the losses, and also given the nature of the Texas win, is there any kind of feeling like that it's almost been more than 6 games? To me, it at least doesn't seem like we're at the halfway point.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you guys don't want it to end, but does it at all feel like it seems later in the season? At least
I mean, of course it does. I mean, you're taking 70, 80 reps a game, practice and stuff like that. That's just the rigors of football, and it's game. Well, we're going on game 7. It feels like we're going, like if we were in the NFL, like we're going into the playoffs. That's how your body feels. But
yeah,
you just got to learn. That's part of being a football player. You got to learn how to take care of your body and just small stuff like that.
Darius, at 3-3, maybe what you expected, maybe a little bit worse, maybe a little bit better than you expected. Certainly, the fans are kind of thrown off by how good one game is, how bad it. Do you guys kind of feel like you have to look at it as a whole? Do you look at it as we're 3-3? It doesn't matter if we were 100 to 0 in the 3 wins and 0 to 100 in the 3 losses. Do you look at the whole picture, kind of?
Yeah, you have to, because you can't get too high and too low. If we were 6-0, we would still come out with the mindset that we're 0-0, starting a new fresh season again. So I mean, if we were 6-0 or 0-6, it really doesn't matter. We just got to come out as a new fresh team.
Obviously practice under the lights. Now you go play the #1 team in the country. So much is written about and talked about that offense, that crazy, flash offense. What do you see out of the defense? Are you seeing a #1 ranked defense?
Yeah, they're really good. They're really very athletic. I'd say maybe the most athletic front and even backfield that we're going to face. They just got fast guys that like to hit you in the mouth.
Yeah.
So that we respect their defense a lot. So we just got to be technically sound once again and be a balanced team to even have a chance.
All right, good stuff. Darius Savage, UCLA offensive lineman. Thanks, man.